Hello everyone, time for another video. I've been on a holiday for 3 weeks, so that's why there were no magic videos for a while. I'm gonna start again with Deadguy Ale, like usually, just because it's my most successful deck so far. The version I'm playing today is pretty similar to the one I played previously. I changed one Windswept Heath for another Delta because I often had like Windswept Heath in my hand and I wanted to fetch a basic swamp. I changed one Thoughtseize for an Inquisition of Kozilek to save some life, and I cut one Stoneforge Mystic, one Collective Brutality to add like the 4th Hymn and the 4th Lingering Souls. And in the sideboard I'm trying a Bontu's Last Reckoning instead of the Toxic Deluge. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It has like 2 turns to do something. Anyway, oh yeah, and the second Council's Judgment in the sideboard. Like Flooded Strand usually is not played in Wasteland decks, so I may want to risk fetching a Scrubland. Like if he's on Patriot Delver, that would be pretty problematic. I hope I don't mess up too much because it's been like some weeks ago that I played. I'm not used anymore to like how the program works and playing the game in general. Okay, maybe he's on some Delver variant. That could be annoying by fetching the Scrubland. Okay. I did not take Confident and we get a second one. So that's if he's on like Grixis control. Oh, he forces it, yeah. Then the Confidence will be very valuable. And the Swords to Plowshares not so much. I'm not sure if I want to plow or Confident first, but I think I'm gonna plow. Like in case he does not have a 4th land, at least I avoid getting chased. Or actually I can waste him. So yeah, this will also shut off Bolt on my Confident or Call Against command. I really keep drawing the important cards for this matchup. I think I want a second Confident here. I mean, these decks could run Toxic Deluge. Wow, okay, that's unfortunate. Like, I may have wanted to throw the Confident out first to stop his Force of Will. Actually, he just drew the card of Leovold, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, 2 Confidence should find me an answer, hopefully. Like, I'm still definitely ahead, like, because I have the Lingering Souls and Confident. So I can Lingering Souls and play out. I think I wanna overextend, like, into double Death right here. Like, don't think these 4-color decks run Sweeper's main deck. And if they do, I am pretty screwed, but Deathrite is also good at dealing damage through Leovold. Hmm, that's not so great. So I think I want to exile Fatal Push right now to play around Snapcaster, and the other are either sorceries or counter spells, so these are not so important. Exile target. I guess Spell Pierce is most valuable in my turn with Snapcaster. So. Like, unless he draws a removal spell, hymning him, I think it's worth it. Because like he draws an additional card, and then he has to discard both unless it's like a removal spell. He did not want to discard the second card. I think that's good for me. I want to fetch here first. Like I want to keep open the swamp. So like he can't kill a Deathrite in response to... he can't kill a Deathrite in response to my fetch. Like I will always have one black mana open to activate Deathrite. Oh, okay, I'm really not awake. Yeah, I just woke up after 3 days of trains and airplanes, so... I think Fire and Ice is still the best here. Like he does play discard, so I may want to play it out. But he also plays Kolaghan's Command. Actually, Kolaghan's Command does nothing here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the fetch land to protect myself against, I don't know, Chase. It's not really relevant because his Chase would never Fate Seal me at this point. But like it doesn't hurt me either. Because like the Deathrite would not be able to attack or drain anyway. Okay, that's fair. Sure, I could have played around this part. Okay. I think I want to him first. In case he wants to push the creature, I equip my Sword of Fire and Ice too. He did not. That's good for me. Maybe after he refused to draw the card, I should have wastelanded him, because he really seems not to want to discard the top card. Okay, that was suboptimal maybe. And I don't want him... Oh, actually he can't even block. Because I'm gonna keep this Deathrite in hand. Yeah, and I just want to go after his life. Or I could have attacked first and forced him to draw the card. But it doesn't matter because he should be dead. Alright, I think here I want Council's Judgment for Chase or Leovold. Or True Name Nemesis, if he plays that. I may want Rest in Peace, I'm not sure. I may want Needle. This is a long time ago. Yeah, I think I still want Deluge, like for True Name and Leovold as well. I think I want to cut one Chromox because of Kolaghan's command. And just like card disadvantage against control deck. And maybe on the draw, I don't know if I want him to Turek on the draw here. Like it's bad. It's not that bad against Leovold actually. Yeah, I think I want my Lingering Souls, and he can have Snapcaster. Unless like he turns out to be really like abusing his graveyard more than I thought. So I can try it like this. Okay, I was also thinking about siding out Collective Brutality because it's bad against Leovold, but like it can still kill a Snapcaster, and like if he does not have Leovold, it can kill Snapcaster or Deathrite and do some other broken stuff. He did have a basic island, and I've had these kind of decks side in Blood Moon against me. So I may want to fetch a basic into a Deathrite instead of Mirror's Guile. That's yeah, like I still think Mirror's Guile is stronger against them because every turn filtering is very powerful against a deck that wants to go to the late game, and they probably don't have enchantment removal. Well, they might just bolt the Deathrite and then like Fatal Push the next one, and I will never have green mana. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the risk here because I'm also safe from Spell Pierce now. He's unlikely to ever be able to answer this machine. But of course now he has his Deathrite first, and that's gonna be that could be a problem. I think now I don't want that. I think I want to hope he does not have removal for Confidence. Like normally, if I had the white mana, I would have played Stoneforge first, because it will still like net me one card if he dies to removal. And yeah, I mean, I was pretty sure he was having removal anyway. Okay, that's I still think I'm gonna keep jamming Confidence here because I need to draw into more lands. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't think we're winning this game. Liliana isn't even that great anymore. I think Deathrite is still okay, because I can play two of them. And if he does something with his Deathrite, I can have both available, and otherwise, still my 2 Deathrite should be able to beat his single Deathrite, at least for +1 activation. But I hope he uses his so I can use mine for something double, like waste his land and make 2 mana. Oh, actually he has Leovold, never mind. May want Battle Skull here for the life gain instead of the Last Hope would be good. Actually, it can return some creatures if he doesn't counter it. But he can exile a creature with Deathrite, but I can still get a Confident or a Stoneforge if I mill it. And then at least I can get through past the Thoughtseize, which I don't really need. But it seems pretty loose. I think the Stoneforge into Batterskull is stronger. And I made a mistake, like I should have put the Liliana on the bottom, like in case he Jace Fate Seals me. Then like if he counters this and Jace Fate Seals me, he could not like bottom the Liliana, and now like he would only see the Thoughtseize. So let's say Batterskull. And if he fetches, I will respond with a Deathrite activation. But now he has the black mana available again. Here he cannot have green, so I feel like I just, well, actually, no, I think I need to keep it open against Snapcaster or something. Oh yeah, and he does not fetch green. Okay, that's rough. I would have preferred the Lingering Souls. And here I want a creature. Even though, like, he can just... Oh no, he does not have black. That's good. Then I might as well... Oh, Caracas is good against his Leovold. But I can't Thoughtseize it away yet. Maybe I want to Caracas in his turn. I won't need Needle. I want to draw Thoughtseize next turn and Caracas here. Or I can Caracas and Wasteland him without him drawing a card. Like at least he draws one, and then I can waste his red source, although he still has Deathrite. So Caracas, Wasteland, I have 2 more mana for Stoneforge and 1 to stop his Deathrite. Yeah, I think he won't be able to recast. I think I want to do it this way. It is kind of risky. But I want to get him off Call Against Command mana. Sure. I think because he's out of Clique mana, I want to Stoneforge now. It may be suboptimal, but I don't want to think it through. Like, I don't want to end of turn it if he has the 3 mana available. Okay, after he untaps in his turn, I mean. Yeah, and I actually thought about putting in Sylvan Library instead of Mirror's Guile, but his Leovold really proved why Mirror's Guile can be a better choice. Like, Sylvan Library would have done nothing in this situation. He will not get Leovold mana. I will add some red. Sure. Yeah, if he pushes the germ, that's okay for me. Oh, Deathrite. And I have a surprise for his Deathrite. Don't need Breathing Needle. I think I want to Brutality first. Deathrite, and he probably has some instant or sorcery in his hand. Discard you, kill Deathrite. That should be, unless he has like Force of Will, and he can exile Malingering Souls. This should, ooh, call against command. That's pretty good. Do I care about Spell Pierce? No, because I have Thoughtseize. Call against will be better in the long game. Like, Angler will be very annoying here. So like Thoughtseize this turn, because he doesn't have the red mana. But actually, if I ever get to 5 mana to equip, then I could be okay. Like equip to the Stoneforge, or even just Lingering Souls could do some work here. I think I can shuffle these cards away. Because the Spell Pierce does nothing, and his Gurmag can't attack, or I just get back 4 life, like I make a 8 life swing if he attacks with his Gurmag. And if I really need to, I can still block with the Spirit for 2 turns. Strix is fine. He was still Brainstorm locked, so he only drew like the Leovold now. So now he has Leovold and Spell Pierce. I'm not sure if I want to maybe I want to take his Leovold with the Thoughtseize first. Or I actually just want to find a land and equip the Spirit with my Batterskull. I think I'm gonna go for the Giant Spirit token. But I do want to keep Deluge on top. Actually, yeah, I think like he can block this one, but he can't kill both, I think, with just the Leovold and it could be safer to keep this as a blocker, but I don't want to block with it anyway. I think I don't want to block with Stoneforge. Like, it might still have some better skull. Actually, I'm just gonna trade here. I don't know why, because I have Toxic Deluge on top, so maybe I may just want the board wipe. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think here I definitely want to attack Deluge, and then I have Dark Confidence. Like, he has only Spell Pierce, so he won't be able to beat the Confident, like, equipped to Better Skull. Well, like, I don't want to do the math if he can, to see if he can beat my my equipped token, but it's not even relevant because yeah, like I say, I don't want to do the math, and this way I think I can't lose unless he top decks like a red source and a removal spell for my confident. Let's see, 3 life, because combination of these cards might be faster than the Better Skull. So I pay, oh no, I need to pay 5 life. That's pretty rough. Actually, he might be able to burn me out. So I may, if I saw this line, I should maybe have kept the souls as a blocker last turn to save. Actually, I think I left the confident on top. So that's pretty weak against Chase. So I think I want to keep him off Chase mana. Or like make it harder for him to spell pierce something. Okay, that's bad. Not bad, but it could still be rough. With the Dark Confident. Like, if I lost 1 life, he could be able to win just by draining me 2 times. If he has a removal spell, so I can't gain life with a Better Skull. That's also rough. I'll instant trade for like 6 life and here I first want to draw the land. Then, ooh, I do want Collective Brutality. I don't care about him. Marsh Flats, Collective Brutality. And I think, I don't care about Spell Pierce, but I could care about 2 more life. I think I just want a land here. And kill the Deathrite before it kills me. Actually, now I'm dead to top deck Bolt. That's really stupid. I should have played it differently. Or even dead to call against command because he has 1 damage in the air. Okay, I opened myself up to losing, and that's always bad. Null Rod? Oh boy. I think I need to return my Better Skull here and hope I can reveal something else on my Dark Confidence. Like, I hope I find another land with Mirror Isle. I really should have drained him, I think. Or equip Better Skull. So now my Dark Confident could really become a pain in the ass. Okay, so I take 0 and next turn I take another 0 and I have a blocker for Lingering Souls. definitely need the souls. And he does still have Spell Pierce, so there may not be reason to flashback yet. I think I can afford to cast only one spell a turn to play around Spell Pierce, since it's his only card. Like he would need double removal, like he needs to brainstorm into double removal spell to stop 2 spirits. Okay, so I flip the Windswept Heath first, and then I dig 1 card deeper with Deadguy Ale. Liliana seems okay. Stoneforge actually seems also okay. I think I want to Liliana first, so I can start attacking more. Because if I shuffle, Dark Confidant could become a liability. Wait, I need Marsh Flats here. I can't fetch, I can't Bather Skull yet around Spell Pierce. I don't think he has Snapcaster, or he would have used it, but I still want to be careful against like a Vendilion Clique or any flying blocker, flying attacker next turn. So I need to keep 1 spirit back at all times. Okay. Now he does not have. He just has a Spell Pierce, so I can sacrifice the other one. This is going to be tighter than it would have needed to be if I played more correctly. I think I left fetch line on top, right? Yeah. I will just have to trust my memory here. Stoneforge is good. Actually, Swords of Plowshares is also good. In case I need to kill my own Confidant. Yeah, I think I need to keep the option open of killing my own creature. Because now I can resolve my Batterskull. Oh, I'm almost timing out. Fuck. I really should stop talking for now. Like, because I won't be able to win game 3 this way. So, Batterskull. I'm tapped out. My opponent does not have a card, so I'm going to plow it now. Phew, that was close, at least time-wise. Gonna take a short toilet break, and I'll be right back. Yeah, Miriscal on turn 1 seems to have been the correct choice here. Like the value it provided. Like he did have the spell pierce at some point, so he may have been able to spell pierce it if he played it turn 2. And like without the Mirror's Guile, our Confidant would definitely have killed us, I think. Or we might not even have found our next land drop. I think this is like kind of favored matchup, but like only slightly in general. Like they have, like because of Snapcaster Mage and Call Against Command, they really do have a strong late game. And they do have answers for many of our cards. Like the equipments and they can kill almost every creature and equipment we have. This is a strong hand. If I get like the Chromox, but I need to make the correct choice on what to put under my Chromox. If he's on combo, I need to pitch the Liliana. If he's on the creature deck, I need to pitch the Thoughtseize. And we're on the draw, so I get at least to see one more card. If I had one more turn, my thoughts is like he probably only has one important payoff card. Oh, this is probably bad. Like he gets 3 mana, right? Yeah, okay. If he plays any discard spell or something to see your hand, I will concede, because I don't think... Oh yeah, he probably just got Past in Flames. And that should... Okay, or even just... He did not get Past in Flames. Yeah, maybe he just didn't need it. Or maybe he didn't have enough... I'm not gonna concede here yet, because of Toxic Deluge in our main deck, but I would need to top deck a land. Actually, I would need to top deck a mana source and a Deluge. I think I'm gonna show him which deck we're on. Like, I don't wanna... I don't change the clock by playing Collective Brutality. Do I play Dark Confident and hope to draw into... I dig one card deeper, but I may kill myself. I think I'm gonna try it. Like, I really need to find the Toxic Deluge, and it won't be an auto win, because the Confident can still kill us. And like, I'm revealing a lot of information about my deck. But I don't want to concede if I have like a possible out. Like, if this guy wants to know what I'm on, he can just like Google my name anyway. So like, he would still have ways to know what kind of deck I'm playing. So this needs to flip a land, and then I need to draw Toxic Deluge. Did not happen. Should maybe have conceded after all. I do want Plague, maybe it's on this instead of Ant. I do want Bontu, definitely want Teague, Rest in Peace is kind of good, Canonist is good. And all of these are good. Lost Hope doesn't do anything. Source to Plowshares only works if they have like sideboard Dark Confidence, which I shouldn't count on. I can get some number of like equipments, like Jita is not great. I'm assuming Lingering Souls is kind of slow. And oh yeah, Council Judgment was still in there. Like Batterskull can beat, if it's tests and they go for a Goblin's turn 2 or something, Batterskull should be able to beat them. Although, like against Ant, I think I just want for Fire and Ice. But if they are big on Goblins, I want to have the option of gaining some life. Like both attacking and blocking. I would like to play first, yes. This set does not have black mana. Like on turn 2 Canonist is too weak to let him just having a discard spell. But I'm gonna keep this and hope to scry to another mana source. Here, if he has Tendrils in hand, I'm gonna be sad that he Chemotherapy Duress. So if he's going for Duress, in response I exile his tutor. Because then he can only take the sword, which is not that big of a problem. Yeah, anyway, like the 3-1 split Thoughtseize with Inquisition. Probe is really a nasty topic here. Anyway, yeah, like this could bite us in the, how do you say it, bite you in the back, bite you in the butt. Anyway, yeah, it could backfire. Like it will be good if we meet a lot of burn or other decks like where we really want to preserve our life total. But if we ever need to take a chase or a sneak attack, I think I still need to take the tutor here. Like if you ever need to take a chase or like a Tendrils of Agony or sneak attack, that would be nasty. Like I'm actually 2 for 1-ing myself here, because therapy can still name something else here. But I really think taking tutor is correct here, because it's he has nothing else going on in his hand for now, and Past in Flames would be actually I think I should have maybe have taken Stoneforge Mystic, I'm not sure. Anyway, like he's less likely to win. He's less likely to win quickly without his tutors in the deck. Liliana is really strong in the late game, but like he has Echoing Truths to slow down my plan here, and actually can just Echoing Truth the Chromox as well. I think I'm gonna. Oh, actually, no, he has Duress. Maybe he just Duresses the Liliana this turn. That was stupid. Yeah, now he's definitely gonna Duress me. Like I wanted to wait one more turn to get both the land and the Chromox for Liliana. But I should maybe just have jammed Stoneforge for a Batterskull. I like force him to Echoing Truth it or something stupid. Because now I'm giving him one turn to just stop me from casting Liliana. And he's still at 4 cards, so he can just discard something useless at this point anyway. Yeah, kind of time out myself by giving him, like, slowing my Stoneforge down one turn. Yeah, I would have had a Chromox on black. He could only have taken like an equipment with duress, and I would have been able to track him. So I think I don't want to like. Yeah, that was a big mistake in retrospect. But here I can't risk putting it under the Chromox. Like I prefer to draw a black source and him to buy me more time than getting a Stoneforge online, I think. This is actually excellent. Like I can him into Stoneforge next turn. Okay, at least we got Dark Ritual. Like Echoing Truth is not great, but he seems to be brainstorming into nothing as well, for now. I think I may want the planes. Okay, this is kind of good. Like we won't get to use Stoneforge except for attacking. But yeah, getting rituals out of his hand, he was probably very smart to keep the Volcanic in hand. Like I could maybe have waited one more turn, but if he top decked like an Ad Nauseam or something, then I would have been in trouble. Here I Deathrite, and I think I want Fire and Ice here. Like because I want to draw into more cards. Like gaining life won't be really relevant unless he has like a small storm. While drawing more, like if I can draw Aethersworn Canonist or something. If I want to draw Aethersworn Canonists, then this will give me more chances of doing so. I think Deathrite is really going to be strong here, because I think he needs to use his graveyard to win from 0 cards in hand. Because his life total will be too low for Ad Nauseam. Declare blockers, yeah. Okay. Do we want something else back in? I think not. Actually, maybe I should have paid more attention to his sideboard cards when I surgicaled him, or at least like taking a screenshot or something to see if he plays like Massacre or just Decay. Like especially Massacre is a card that I could play around. Pardon me. Anyway, like our opponent was really unlucky with these cards, so we were lucky to win it. I'm gonna mulligan this. Like against a control deck, this would be great, but it does nothing against his combo. And this one does not have mana. And we only have like 20 lands, so scrying into one is kind of unlikely, especially because we still need 2. This is slow, but I can't afford to mulligan it away. And at least he won't be seeing our Eaterstone Canonist, which is good. We just need to be able to survive until like he can't kill us turn 2 because we're on the draw. Like on the play, this hand would be awesome, like not awesome, but okay, because winning turn 0 is like winning turn 1. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm talking bullshit. Winning turn 1 is very unlikely, but winning turn 2, if he sees like I don't have counter spells, then it's already kind of likely. So if this was like a Thoughtseize, then we could Thoughtseize a next turn, Collective Brutality or Eaterstone Canonist. We'd be in a better spot. Or if I had like a Chromox on top. He's probably gonna take the hymn, yeah. Makes sense. And here I'm not sure whether I should play Collective Brutality first or Canonist first. If he has 2 Infernal Tutors or something, the Canonist would be better because I can only take 1. But if he has Echoing Truth in his hand, of course the... Okay, sure, he will make the choice for us. It will be Eaterstone Canonist. Oh, he's not taking the Brutality. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, he will still make the choice for us. He probably has an answer to Canonist in his hand. Enlightened Tutor. I don't know if Canonist would be a main target, maybe Rest in Peace. I need to fetch the planes, so I can't play around Massacre. I don't know if I have Enlightened Tutor targets here that I want. Because I only have, like, I need to draw 1 more mana first anyway. And with Canonist, oh, that's rough. Yeah, with Canonist I wouldn't be able to upkeep Tutor for a non-artifact spell anyway, like an enchantment. No, is Galactic not an enchantment? Then I could end of turn Tutor for Galactic. Okay, this is acceptable. The next turn draw a land, so I can Rest in Peace him. The turn after would be good. If he can't. Him having Positive Flames already means I think if he top decks LED, he could try something. Let's see, Confident is okay. Like if he flips a land, then I could afterwards, like after he flips land, I can Enlighten Tutor for Rest in Peace. And then his options are a lot more limited. Maybe something like Engineered Explosives would be nice with this, in case he goes for Goblin tokens. Just need him not to find like rituals and LEDs. Because I need at least 1 more turn to prevent his Positive Flames. Like I think if he just has like Dark Ritual LED, we're kind of dead. Actually he does not have a Tutor yet, so he needs like Dark Ritual, LED and Tutor in his 3 cards. Like, he did not have an LED before, or he would have played it out. Like, usually Storm players, when they see discard spells, they usually play out 1 or 2 LEDs from their hand. Yeah, like this guy, because it's too important for them. It's too important for them. Like, 1 less storm is... Ooh. Oh, I won't have a white mana, so I won't be able to... Damn. I won't be able to cast Rest in Peace. Let me see if I have any more... Seal of Cleansing. No, doesn't do anything. Engineered Plague doesn't do anything yet. Mirror's Guile, I think that's a bit too slow here. So I'm just gonna take a natural draw. I think I wasteland him, and then end of turn get a Rest in Peace. Like, I'm not sure wasteland is good enough, but just keeping him of more mana seems not the worst. And I will only need 2 mana anyway to next turn Rest in Peace. Just don't kill me yet, please. Because 6 mana could be enough. Yeah, playing against Storm is nerve-wracking sometimes. Like, even if you're close to having an answer, they might just kill you off like 1 or 2 cards in hand. Especially if they already have Past in Flames in the yard. I think if I land Rest in Peace, oh, don't have it, please. Oh lord, this is bad. Yeah, I think he got us. If the Wasteland had been a white mana source, we won. Wait, oh, he has to go for blue here because he needs his cantrips. Right, I think. Because he does not have a tutor yet. Sure. Oh, of course, unless he knows from his ponder that he has one, like a tutor on top or something. No, I don't think I will need Rest in Peace anymore. Like, either he kills me or he doesn't. Yeah, our opponent says they messed it up. Like, he had to discard the ponder to LED because he should have sacked before pondering. But yeah, I mean, he may still get there. Brainstorm, strong card. If this Brainstorm, well, maybe he still has 1 ponder. No, I think he can't use this one. Duress, I will go for So I'm already dead on Storm, so I don't care adding more storms. Where's the rest in peace? I mean, he already flashed back his Pulsing Flame, so it doesn't really matter. Like, if he already has the win from his Brainstorm, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Okay, it's pretty nice. GG. That sucks. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's not a shame to lose the game, to lose that game. Nick 42. We'll play first, and I will keep this. Like, it has turn 1. Either we can just dot these, or we can like Brutality, Confident, or Hint to Rack. Like, it does not have a white source yet, but it can still deal with creatures this way. This looks like either Miracles or a combo deck like Show and Tell. There's the white source. I think just thought seizing him is our best bet. High Tide. They need land drops first, so I think getting Ponder to screw with their land drops is the best here. Like, I could have gone for High Tide because they need like some amount of High Tides, but at least this will mean they don't have much to do this turn. Oh, actually, they can indeed just play Merchant Scroll for Brainstorm, sure, and then we can take the Brainstorm. I think I him here, because if he has Brainstorm next turn, maybe this will lose some value. Ooh, we took both High Tides. Nice. Yeah, like if we gave him Ponder, he would probably have pondered for like more mana last turn. Because I think High Tide usually needs 4 lands to win. Here, next turn we play a land, we imprint Swords on the Chromox, and we can both Brutality and play Dark Confident. Because this, like they may have like Snapcaster Mage or something, but I don't think we should keep a sword for that. Merchant Scroll 4. Brainstorm, sure. Does Deathrite change anything? I think I still want to play it like this. I think I Brutality first. I think a Brutality first, and then that one will show me whether that one will show. Oh, why do I want to click on seed? No, I want to add black mana. That one will show me whether Confident is good or not. I think Confident will still be better in most situations. Cunning Wish is like a payoff card. Actually, Merchant Scroll is more versatile, and it shuffles their Brainstorm. So I think I should have taken Merchant Scroll. That was or actually, Brainstorm digs them deeper into solutions as well. I don't know. I think we're in a good position anyway. Unless they top deck like Spiral, Time Spiral, and High Tide. Like they can scroll for High Tide and then top deck Time Spiral. So yeah, I definitely should have taken the Merchant Scroll. But yeah, I'm not used to playing against this deck, obviously. Lingering Souls. I don't think there is reason to not overextend into this deck. Do we really need like another Hymn or Liliana? Or even just like another Collective Brutality or Thoughtseize. So I think the only mistake we made was taking the Cunning Wish instead of Merchant Scroll. Yeah, he's going for it here. That's my own mistake if I kill myself here. Yeah, he did as a Time Spiral. I just need him to brick for now. Like if we untap, they should be able to win us the game. But he has like probably so many cantrips. So yeah, I kind of deserve to lose here. Yeah, our opponent agrees with me that Scroll was definitely a better card to take than Cunning Wish. 9 mana, are we dead? I think they need like 13 mana or something to kill us, right? I'm not sure. Hercules Recall. Sure. Does nothing except build Storm. Oh yeah, he's Candelabra. Okay, that's nice. I think, how many High Tides does he have? I think only one. Oh, 9, that means he has double High Tides, okay. Yeah, he cast High Tide here. Brain Freeze. Let's concede so he doesn't see the deck. Because that's 15 times 3, 45. I think we only had like the amount of cards in our deck. I want all of these. I'm not sure if I want to Needle Candelabra, but I may want to. Dig doesn't, it stops Turnabout and Time Spiral, so I may want to do that. Plague does nothing. This does nothing. I guess this does something. These are the cards that are potentially have some merit. Gaining life does nothing. Killing creatures. Like, you may be on Thing in the Ice in the sideboard, but I'm gonna take the risk. These cards may do something. Yeah, we can still Liliana him if it's really necessary for Thing in the Ice, or we can just Thoughtseize it away. So this is worse than Seal of Cleansing for his Candelabra. So I guess this is more or less what I want against this kind of deck. Yeah, sure. I want to play first, yes. This is very risky. If he does not fetch, I think I have to mulligan this. This is better. Actually, I could just have cut a Wasteland, maybe. No, I didn't want to shuffle my Dark Confidence, but I think killing Deathrite online is fine as well. Oh, okay, non-creature spell. He may draw a card, sure. That's gonna be rough to deal with. So basically him is only like a 1-for-1 because he will draw a card. And then Surgical will also be much worse. Now I'm happy I have at least a Seal of Cleansing, even though he'll still draw a card of the Seal of Cleansing. Force, pitch, turnabout, sure. And he'll just keep paying this until he has enough cards and mana. Oh, he did not have a second land. That's kind of good for me. It also means I don't want to play the Rest in Peace yet. So basically this just cycled. It gave him a land. It gave him, like, he drew one extra card. And then he had to sacrifice it. Come on. Really? Does this mean I want to Surgical something? I think it does not. The Surgical Force of Will was not really doing anything for me here. And playing more Deathrites does not do a lot either. But at least this Mystic Remora will mean he will have less cantrips to play in his turn. And they will give me more mana to pay for his trigger. Sure. Intuition. Okay. Surgical should be good against Intuition if he intuitions for 3 times the same card. At least he's casting stuff into our death rights. Otherwise we probably have a hard time getting any pressure on him. Second surgical could be good. Like, he's probably gonna sacrifice this now. Because like he should have 5 lands and he could be able to kill us. Like he may play it safe and keep it for one more turn. Because we can't kill him yet. Like we can only deal 8 damage with these two. What's that? Merchant Scroll? Sure. Going for the High Tide. Force of Will. That's nasty. Maybe I should have played Lingering Souls last turn, but like it would give him one more card, but maybe it would have improved my clock. I'm not sure. I just have to hope my surgical gets me there. Yeah, Rest in Peace was probably wrong wrong cards to board in here. The Mystic Remora did some work. Actually, yeah, it stopped me from casting Lingering Souls, so it reduced the clock by 1 turn. I really hope he goes over Intuition. He does not. Okay. And it's an instant. So he may respond to my surgical by playing another High Tide. How do I play it here? I think I can't afford to take 2 life. No, actually, I can't afford to pay mana here. Because I will need 2 black for my death rights. So yes, Force of Will and Intuition. Okay. I did take all of them, right? Yeah, sure. Then I will exile my surgical. Now he needs intuition for, like, at least he gets priority. Which means I can't surgical before he gets to cast the cards he tutored up. Yeah, time spiral. I think I do surgical though because I shuffle it back. But what I think I surgical his time spirals. So at least he can never use another one again. Yeah, losing. Oh, if he fetches first, I would get priority. That would be awesome. But he's not so stupid. This one will be exiled, so I can safely surgical that one. Okay. I think I want to exile intuition, like I don't want him to draw another one. Although snap could be annoying too, because I don't want him to, like I need this death right to survive, so I think I'm going for the snap here. Worst time spiral ever for us. 6 lands and Liliana, not good. Like if you had played the Misty Rainforest before doing the intuition, I don't know, maybe, nah. He did shuffle, so it doesn't make sense wasting him here. Okay. Purple for mana, sure. Doesn't do anything. Except dig him one deeper and give him one more storm. Come on, fizzle. I think he's unlikely to fizzle because he needs 16 storm. Actually, he can't brain freeze us. I need to upkeep, drain him. Like if he brain freezes me, I win. He needs to blue sun zenith me. Or like just snap my death right. And I hope he does not realize. Can wish for... But I think Blue Sun Zenith is unlikely because he can't, like, he only has one high tide effect. Sure. If he has another snap, then I'm dead. Come on, opponent. Go for the Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze, oh yeah. He could still Blue Sun Zenith me for 1 after he Brain Freezes me. Did we disconnect, or did he disconnect? No, he did not. Sure. At least he gets to see our whole library before before going to game 3, if he can't kill me yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Merchant Scroll 4. I don't know. Blue Sun Zenith, he would need like 4 mana, which he has. If he has Blue Sun in his main deck, he can still kill me. If he needs to wish for it, it could be okay. Oh, snap, of course he can just get snap. Crap. He does not. Fails to find the cards. Oh, he can't even fetch, sure. Exile some cards. Whoa. Okay, that's alright, I don't want Needle. I think I prefer Council's Judgment because it stops Mystic Remora to some extent. Or possibly like Thing in the Eyes or whatever. And it can also it can still take what's it called? Candelabra. It's like slightly more. This does provide the clock. I think I still want Fire and Ice first. Yeah, sure, I'll just keep this. Oh yeah, it's a turn 1. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's only really weak to Mystic Remora because of the Chromox. So I'm gonna keep this. Like if he plays Mystic Remora, I'm definitely going with Confident first. Yeah, my opponent says they fucked up. Like if they didn't play the fetch, if they didn't play the fetch land, he could have played like another land from his hand and like wish for another snap or something. I don't know if he would have had mana, maybe Chain of Vapor or something. Like he would have had 4 mana. Please no Mystic Remora. Oh yeah. How do I want to proceed here? I think I want to start with Dark Confident, but I'm not sure. I do prefer him over Brutality here. Because this takes 1 card and this takes 2, even though this takes like a guaranteed good one. Yeah, I think in early game I just want to pressure them, their hand size as much as possible. Like if they just untap and snap this one, that's really bad. But they probably have like Fluster Storms and other stuff for the him. Okay. 2 Force of Will gone. And now the him will really be able to pressure his hand. But I think I'm gonna lead with Liliana, like just to play around Flusterstorm. He should not be able to win next turn. And then like now I can spend 3 mana and next turn I can spend 4 mana if I draw another land. Like he doesn't know about the Canonist yet, so he may even pitch his answer. Like if he has like a snap, he may even just discard it because he only knows the hymn and the bayou. So I hope to draw another land, otherwise this uptick could backfire. He pitches a High Tide, that's risky. He probably does not think we have Surgical yet. Sure. That's great. But it also means we give him more chance to cast the card he gets off. Like if he would Liliana first and then him, actually it doesn't make a difference, I think. And we cast him first, because if like he has a snap in hand, he could use it on the Ethersworn Canonist. And now we might just be able to him away his snap or whatever stupid cards to deal with Canonist. I'm not sure I want to pay here. If I pay, he discards both cards. But I also have to pitch my... Actually, I'm not gonna tick up the Liliana, I'm just gonna pay and... I'm just gonna pay and not use Liliana, like I said. Like leaving him without cards in hand seems more valuable than the alternative. And next turn I still have Canonist and Liliana to keep him empty-handed. Like only Time Spiral could be an out for him, but he would need first like 6 lands and then top deck Time Spiral, because like he will never have chance to keep the Time Spiral in hand. Alright, so oh, it's great, a card we can cast. And I accidentally play them in the correct order. Like if I play, actually Canonist is an artifact, so it wouldn't matter. Like I was afraid that if I played Canonist first, I wouldn't be able to play Deathrite, but because Canonist is an artifact spell, this doesn't actually apply. I think now even Time Spiral is not an out anymore, because they can't cast anything they draw off the Time Spiral. Although they can Time Spiral, draw a Snap, play it in our turn, untap and kill us. It's not impossible. Alright, I'm getting a bit hoarse, but we won the game. We are 2-1, still doing pretty well for on average. So I think so far, well, the changes I have, Inquisition has been okay. I think it never mattered the difference, so it just saves us 2 lives. Like putting back in the 4th hymn was definitely worth it over the 3rd brutality. Like I think before I was playing 3 brutality, but I realized it really opens you up to making play mistakes, by like this escalating by discarding the wrong card. And it's good against combo and creature decks, but it's not good against everything. Like there are also, like if you play against Eldrazi, like just Collective Brutality doesn't do much except kill like a Mimic or something. So for now I think I'm okay with this. Lingering Souls has been okay. I think it won us the game against Grixis Delver, where we equipped the Batterskull to a token and gained us like some more life. Stoneforge Mystic, I got one of them, and I can't really say if I really want 3 or 4. Like so far I haven't missed drawing one in the game that I lost. But that doesn't mean anything. This is definitely a keeper. It's a turn 1 Brutality with discarding Souls, or turn 1 Confident. This does look like a deck may play Daze. So I think I'm going to... First I'm going to fetch first. Get myself a basic. And I'm gonna play Chromok so he can't Daze the Thoughtseize. Then next turn I can... I think I'm gonna pitch 1 Confident, because I have 2 of them and it keeps my options open. And then like next turn I can still play Confident around Daze. Like I just want to curve out, but around Daze, basically. Oh, I should not have fetched, because now I'm giving him 2 mana. Like I'm giving you Thoughtseize mana. If I take 1 force, he can't use the other one. But if I take Fatal Push, he won't be able to... Actually, I think I'm just gonna take Thoughtseize here. Because he might take Brutality, and Brutality is pretty good against everything he has in his hand. Both his hand and his board. If he doesn't draw a land... Okay. Apparently I don't know what he's trying to do. Oh, Strix, sure. Like he can still force. Oh, that's getting worse here. He can still force the brutality, and that's a problem. But I prefer him being reactive than being proactive. I do not want to wasteland a board like this. And I don't want to pitch my Lingering Souls against a double Deathrite. He still has Fatal Push though. So I think I just want to kill one Deathrite. It's really rough here. Because I really want to kill a Deathrite, of course. But either I 1-for-1 him, like take a Force or the Push, or I 2-for-2 him, like by discarding something and him forcing it. So I think I'm just gonna take a Push here. Then he has to force my Dark Confidant, and it's still like a 2-for-1. Did I play land? Yeah, I played the Caracas. I should have played the Wasteland maybe, to have like a white source that he can't waste. That was a mistake. At least I'm glad he does not have hardcast Force of Will yet. I still don't want to wasteland him, I think. Although I could cut him off black. I mean, at least he would need to use his Deathrites to get black. And I have plenty of mana anyway. Like it will slow down his Deathrite abilities. And then my Lingering Souls, like he will need to exile a land and Lingering Souls next turn. Like it will tap down both of his Deathrites. Actually, I could have just, if I had the Wasteland, I could have just played Lingering Souls and flash it back. So I'm really stupid. So the question is, I think I wait here. I think I wait one turn and get myself the double Lingering Souls. Need to get the second white source to play around Wasteland. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter how I tap, I just need black. That's not really annoying. I mean, it's a big creature, and we have Caracas, but that doesn't mean anything. I think I may still want to wasteland him here. Or I think I want to bounce Leovold and then wasteland him. Like, he'll get one card in both cases. But at least now it will be harder for him to cast it again. Like, if he has a land, of course he can play it. And he's likely to have drawn a land because he has like the one draw trigger and his extra draw step. But still, like, it will keep his mana busy for a while. Oh, he does not. I have some bad news for him. Yeah, I think if he has Force of Will, he needs to force this. Yeah, and since like he had 6 cards which were not lands, so he is very likely to have a Force and a blue card. Okay. Let's hope he does not have a second Leovold. He probably does. Or he does not. Oh, Toxic Deluge, maybe. That's kind of bad. At least I'll be able to start messing with his mana next turn. If I had this one previous turn, it would have been good. Oh, come on, opponent, don't do this to me. This does nothing. I wouldn't mind drawing a Toxic Deluge myself here. Or like just Stoneforge Mystic into Sword of Fire and Ice. Yeah, this is gonna be a fast clock now. It's gonna be faster than my Lingering Souls. Well, he untaps, I go down to 1, so he needs like 1 more extra untap, and I can only attack for 4 damage before he gets to kill me. Actually, if he has a bolt, I may already be dead. The power of Deathrite. Yeah, I'm dead to bolt now. And even a removal spell won't save me. GG, opponent. Here, yeah, there are enough instants and sorceries. Yeah, Deathrite being a creature, like dealing 2 damage without attacking, is always rough. I think I don't know if they're on Jace or not. I may want a needle. May want this if they're on True Name. May want this in general. I will be on the play. Do I want to get anything on the play? I think I can get like a discard spell. Maybe some hymns. because I prefer beating him on the battlefield to beating him in his hand. Like we saw now, if you top deck a discard spell, it doesn't do anything if you're behind on board against 2 Death Rites. Yes, I want to play first. Yes, I want to keep. This is pretty weak to surgical, but I may want to I think I still go Deathrite first, because it's too strong. Actually, if he mulligans, I may want to Thoughtseize. Oh yeah, he mulligans to 4. I definitely Thoughtseize first. He probably he's likely to have only one good useful card. And Ponder is stronger, at least he can still brainstorm lock himself. Oh yeah, Wasteland was the best top deck here. To force him to brainstorm. And if he doesn't find the land, he already lost. Surgical my Wasteland, okay. He could have surgicaled himself to shuffle. Maybe he just wants to see my sideboard cards before conceding. Yeah, with his surgical gone, he definitely can't beat 3 Lingering Souls, I think. Unless he has a second one, but then, even then he's very much down on cards. He could actually have dazed his own surgical to save his land. That would have been funny. At least we know he boarded in surgical, that's important information. I think I'm gonna go for Liliana because it's our last land in the graveyard. And with 2 mana we can still play the Lingering Soul flashbacks. Or Dark Confident. He does have Jace. I'm not sure if Pitting Needle is worth it if he has only 1 or 2 Jaces. He did fetch, so I could play second Liliana. I think I'm gonna do that, just for fun. It may be kind of a loose play, but I think I'm far enough ahead. And I just want to get him empty-handed. I played before, before closing Liliana, because he might just randomly surgical hit in response to Liliana. I don't know. I don't think I want to change anything. Like, he does have the chases, so I definitely don't want. I definitely want to board out the Inquisition and not the Thoughtseize. And I think the Pitting Needle could still be okay. Like on the draw, Chromox isn't that bad either, because we already are up one card. Like, I may want to consider cutting a Chromox, because like we saw in the previous game, if the game goes long, it's kind of a weak play. Yeah, maybe I prefer, I don't know, like a random him. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Like, if the Chromox had been a him to Turek last game, it wouldn't have made a difference, I think. Maybe another creature. It stops Chase and Force of Will. And it only stops my own Batterskull. It's not really great against them. I think either Sworn Canonist is better against Snapcaster Mage, so I'll play it like this. Like, just against their cantrip, like if they ponder, they have to wait another turn to actually cast the spell they ponder for. So, where did I put the Canonist? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the Canonist will be okay. If this had a fetch land, it would be kind of okay. But it's not. This is kind of loose, but I gotta keep it. I don't want to go down too many cards. I leave it on top because I need 2 black for this one. Like, this hand is not enough to get us somewhere, but at least Lingering Souls and Jite do something. And Castle's Judgment can stop a True Name or a Chase. I think I want to him first, like, in case he has removal spells in hand. Or even just a force. Like, this is gonna make the way clear for Dark Confidence. Hopefully. Yeah, as long as he does not draw a Snapcaster, this call against command is right where it should be. That sucks. Maybe I shouldn't have fetched the Bayou there. Like, I was thinking I have enough. I have a white source in hand. I could afford to fetch for the Bayou, but that was a wrong thought. And now he probably still has 1 removal spell. Oh yeah, I also needed double white. It was definitely incorrect to fetch the Bayou. Call against command. Oh, that's such a bad card. Discard. Not Lingering Souls. Probably Council's Judgment. Because I'm never gonna cast it. Perfect. Yes. think I want to draw extra cards and kill his Deathrite. Like a Battle Skull, the extra body could be relevant, but Lingering Souls should already give us some bodies. And at least, if he kills the Stoneforge, I can still hardcast the sword. I'm sure he has an answer for this, but I gotta try. Yeah, call against command for these two, probably. Yeah. At least it wouldn't have mattered which equipment I tutored for. And I can still top deck a Battle Skull to make this one funny. Yes, I want. Did I board out the cheetah? Oh no, it's been discarded. Okay. Maybe I should have fetched the Battle Skull first to have higher chance of surviving with Swords of Fire and Ice. Oh well. I could definitely see myself boarding in Rest in Peace. Because like against both Snapcaster and Deathrite and Surgical on my Lingering Souls, it might be... Oh, and against Gormak Angler, it might be more advantageous for me than for him. I think I do not want to fetch yet. It gives me a slightly higher chance of top decking the 5th land to play and flashback it in the same turn. He has a second call against command here, okay. This one is tough. He does not want to exile his 2 cards because of Snapcaster, if he top decks it, which means I don't want to give him fodder to... I don't want to give him fodder to deal damage to me. Like, I prefer him gaining life to him dealing 2 damage to me. So I'm gonna keep the Lingering Souls at least one more turn. Five mana. Oh, maybe another Gurmag. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, kicked. -1, -1. So now they get -2, -2. Sure, that's kind of rough, but not that big of a problem. Like, I have no more equipments, so this would only help me replaying the Germ token. Please don't kill my germ. No. Fair enough. I guess. Actually, I'm not sure I want to do that. I could as well equip them to the Lingering Souls token. If I draw one more mana source. So yeah, I'm gonna let him have it for now. I think I'm not winning this, even with Lingering Souls. Like, he just needs to draw one removal spell and kill the one I equip. Or he needs to draw like a Bolt, Call Against Command, Snapcaster Mage. Oh yeah, exactly. Okay. I think Rest in Peace would have been good here. I'll be back in just a minute for the last game. Okay, it's time to try and still catch this leak by going 3 and 2. Should be possible. Like we were not completely without a chance in the 2 games we lost. Like, we just drew white mana 1 turn too late in this one, and yeah, in this one, like, Rest in Peace could have helped us if we boarded it in. Like the Chromox, maybe I should have boarded out the second Chromox as well, because you saw how bad it was. I mean, it did help us get Lingering Souls with Flashback. But on the other hand, yeah, on the other hand, it was, I think, in our hand for 2 or 3 turns, so it could have been something else more relevant. And after this video, I can't make a second one yet, but probably tonight I have time for. I have, like, I wrote down a list of decks that I still need to play, and I think it's like 12 or 15 decks that are still on my radar to make videos of. So I'm gonna be busy for quite a while. Like I mean, not 12 or 15 different archetypes. Like, there are 3 more Aluron lists I want to test, like with or without Thoughtseize, and like the one that Cartesian finished well within the what's it called, the challenge, which had like only 3 Allurons. Then I want to test like Shambling Vent in Deadguy Ale. They could have been relevant last game just because of the life link. And I want to test it without the green for like just Gutmir's Guile at least, because it was really awesome in game 1, but like fetching the green, like it also made me awkwardly fetch a green land in previous game. So like it wins you games, it loses you games, and maybe it's not worth it. Then I want to test like 2 more Pucks lists. I want to test an updated affinity list. I still want to test Bombardment with Grim Lavamancer, even though I didn't really enjoy playing it that much, so I probably won't be playing it a lot. I want to test Enchantress with Zombie Infestation and Replenish. It's like you draw a lot of cards and then you turn them into a random army of 2/2s, and then you replenish to return like all your enchantments again. Seemed funny. Oh yeah, and I wanted to test Mystic Remora in Aluron or Enchantress, because like you saw it earlier, it can be a really annoying card. Like everybody cantripping, like, but it's really good against combo decks, I think. Maybe not so much against Sneak and Show, because they just can sit and do nothing until they have assembled a combo, and then you only get to draw 1 card. It seems really good against Storm and like New Miracles, and if you're on the play, it seems good against cantrip decks, because maybe on the draw, if they have turn 1 Deathright or Delver, it does nothing. So it's I'm not convinced it's a good card, but I can see it work in some shells. And I bought like a playset of them 2 or 3 years ago, but I never found a slot in one of my decks to play them. And it's really like a fun card. Maybe it could even work in a Solemnity Enchantress deck, but on the other hand, I'm not really sure it's good enough. Like just Solemnity, I tested it I think 1 or 2 times, and yeah, maybe there is another build out there, but for me it was kind of like old school Enchantress just was more consistent. You know, like it had less dead cards, and like even when I made the Merit Lage, they just had like Caracas or Swords of Plowshares, or like something else that made, or even a Wasteland. Actually, they can't Wasteland if you have Solemnity in play, whatever. But yeah, in this shell, it was not. It just went all the kind of different directions with the cumulative upkeeps and the Thespian stage. Oh yeah, I do want to keep this. Turn 1 discard, turn 2 brutality with escalate. Oh, if he has chalice. Oh, don't do this to me. That's really bad for me. I'm gonna pretend to be like any kind of cantrip deck here. If he has Thought Knot, I don't think this hand can beat it. So I'm gonna concede and make him think I'm a Storm or even just Delver. I want Bontu. It really seems important. Like Toxic Deluge costs a lot of life, so this seems better in the Eldrazi matchup. This kills all the hate bear thingies. This may stop a Aldous Dust, which can be annoying. I'm not sure about Pithing Needle. Chaos's Judgment seems okay. Snaring Bridge is good. I think a Humility I'm not sure about. So Pithing Needle not sure. Deke maybe not sure as well. Not sure either. Collective Brutality is kind of meh. Here, him to Turak. I prefer Thoughtseize to turn 1 take their Chalice or take their Smasher or something. And him may be a bit slow here. Because they dump their hand fast, so I prefer taking the 1 card I need. I think Humility is not good enough. Actually, it's like Endless Ones are still big. I think I prefer Humility over Pithing Needle though. Because, yes, I would like to play first. This one is okay. So I'm gonna... I mean, it only has a turn 2 play, but it's not easily disrupted by a Chalice or a Thorn of Amethyst or even a single Thought-Knot Seer. And I'm gonna do some deck thinning for the 1.0% chance. This does not take a Thought-Knot Seer or a Smasher, so I think I want to lead with Confident instead. Like if this was a Thoughtseize, I think there was some merit in playing the Thoughtseize first, because he's obviously going for like a 3 or 4 mana spell. Okay. I guess that works. Okay. Here, Thoughtseize would have been better. So we can scratch this on the list of Thoughtseize over Inquisition. Drowsy Temper. Thought-Knot Seer. Take whatever. Maybe Lingering. I think if I'm him, I take Lingering Souls. Yeah. That's just too much value. Ooh, Stoneforge is good, but I would have liked more land. If I play another Confident, I can double book the Thought-Knot. But if I get this, I can get a better skull in case, unless he draws another Thought-Knot. Come on. Yeah, screw Eldrazi. I think I'm just going for the bodies. And I'm definitely blocking with Star Confident here. Like, I do need another land drop, but this is just gonna cost me too much life. Like, I could possibly afford it one more time, one more turn. Ooh, swords would have been awesome. Liliana and another swords. One, 2, 3. If he has Warping Wheel, now he can't cast it. Well, at least I get to draw a card. Oh, that's good. He has a second. He has like more Eye of Ugins in his deck, in his hand, so I'm not gonna wasteland his eye. I think I need to plow the Oblivion Sower, and because it's really big, or I can plow the Thought Knot. Like, okay, probably need to wasteland his 1, 2, 3. I think I actually need to wasteland Ancient Tomb to keep him off Ayafugin mana quicker, because this only makes 1 for Ayafugin. And I flashback Lingering Souls, and I keep my plow for when I know the cards that's gonna matter. Like I can't block Top Knot Seer yet, so I may want to plow Thought Knot and just draw the extra card, but then I really need to draw a land for my humility. I think I can afford to take this line. Great. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I'm still okay for now. I think I can afford to take 1 damage here. Because if he needs to naturally draw a removal spell for this, even if he draws like Ulamog, he can still take out a blocker as well. That's interesting. Liliana should be good here. And now of course I want to keep my blockers to protect my Liliana. Like in case he can Warping Whale one of them. Sure. That's okay. So definitely want to seal. I guess I want Deathrite. Maybe I'm overextending into Alice Dust, but if he Alice Dusts, I'm dead anyway to his Oblivion Sower. So I'm assuming I just can't play around it anyway. And he's gonna discard an Ayafugin. And I'm still playing around Warping Whale. Attack with 2 creatures? Nah, I'm not sure. I could possibly have attacked with both of them. No, actually, if I attacked with both of them, he could Warping Whale 1 blocker and like deal 1 damage to Liliana. And I don't want him to ever be able to connect to Liliana. He's really getting ahead on Ayafugin mana. Need to draw a wasteland here. It's a pity this does not stop. At least I can take the Oblivion Sower. Then my if he kills Humility, it's less of a problem. He can still discard the next Ayafugin. Then he will probably be close. He will probably be close to activation mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm actually okay for now. So I need to keep 2 blockers to play around Warping Whale. Ooh, this looks big. Endless one is fine for now. Do I want to Thoughtseize him? Maybe, maybe not. I think it hardly matters. I think I'm gonna... He did not play a land, right? No. That means he probably does not have a land in hand. I'm just gonna risk it. Like, he has a 10-10, so if he can connect, I'm losing anyway. I can't really attack profitably, so I just gotta hope he does not top deck lands to activate Eye of Ugin. And I need to take up a Liliana to be able to deal with Endless One again. Actually, I think I'm gonna block with Dark Confident, because I may want to blow up my own humility at some point. Then my Deathrite can like gain life again, or if I need to Stoneforge something. That's really good. Thank you, top deck. I need to keep 3 blockers. Actually, I can flash it back, so I can attack with all of these. This is a difficult game. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I thought I only saw 2 spirits. I was getting kind of... Dagger step, yeah. And of course he can't attack or block with this one, otherwise my Liliana will be able to kill his Endless One. Oh lord, another one. Oh, Chalice on 2, sure. And I'm gonna attack. I need to keep 3 blockers. So, like this. But yeah, he's more likely to draw the lands to activate his eye than I am to draw like a solution to the eye. It's like I have only 3 more wastelands and he probably has like a whole bunch more of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he still needs 2 more lands. Another Chalice. Sure. I mean, it's better than discarding it, I guess. End step. Okay. Still need to keep my 2 blockers. That means I should leave 1 spirit behind. Yeah, Lingering Souls is definitely the MVP in this match. Like, if he had not taken my Better Skull and my Lingering Souls there with his top knots, declare dagger step, yeah, look with the spirit, then I would have been very far ahead. Okay, he's 1 mana off. Top deck Wasteland. Oop. Chromox. I have no use for it, so I guess I just discard it. I think here I can't afford to keep my Liliana, I just need to kill the Endless One ASAP. And of course if he has Warping Whale he can make a token to sacrifice. And then I'm really screwed. No, not another Endless One. Crap. Holy moly. Top deck removal spell. This could be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can keep my Liliana alive. Actually, maybe I want to kill my Humility and just try to Deathrite him. Like I block both these creatures. Next turn, I sacrifice my Deathrite. I drain, like I sacrifice my Humility. I drain for 4 and again for 4. I think that's actually getting a really good plan right now. But I don't want to risk discarding my Bontu. I think I'm going to make him sack a creature here. So I keep my 2 blockers and I drain twice, right? Okay. I still die to Ollie's Dust. Like this would play around Ollie's Dust, but then he has more chance top decking into a threat than I am. Oh, fuck me, lol. Okay, that's I'm still gonna do it to show him I had the win available. Too bad. Draw a card. Yeah, of course I draw it 1 turn too late. Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry for swearing. Just frustrating game. But oh well, like this proved like at least it would have been better like than Toxic Deluge in this match. So it could have been an okay card. I will record another video tonight and I'll upload this one now. And see you later.